Our last section is from recession to recession, applying more mousse so all the hair has been coated. The beauty of least stafford mousse, it doesn't go sticky or hard, and the more you apply it, the bigger and more staying power we achieve, with hair that still feels like hair. We then brush the mousse through the hair to get an even mousse coverage, and then we dry the mousse into the hair with a classic wrap dry. Blow drying the hair back and away from the face, being very cautious of the dry temperature on the customer's head. Please be aware that the mousse was applied first to the root area and then spread through to the mid-lengths and ends. So it's essential we make sure the mousse is well dried into the roots first before drying the mid-lengths and ends. We wrap dry until the hair is bone dry, and if we feel any areas still need a little smoothing TLC, then we oblige. Prep, section horizontally, apply mousse, brushing and smoothing with a classic wrap dry. We place hardware string on top of the forehead, pulling the string back with 2 hands till you believe you have enough to cut and tie. We then tie a classic knot as if we were tying our shoelaces, so the string sits just under the occipital bone and the top of the forehead. The secret to tying this knot is not to tie too tight, as this would make the setting challenging. Centre parting, body at the back, string on the forehead, not too tight, and a classic shoelace knot. Starting at the front on the left-hand side, using the tail of our comb, we take a vertical section, then twisting the hair inwards and back with our left hand, pulling the string out from the head with our right hand so there is a gap to pull the hair through at the top. We then work back, taking another vertical section, not too thick or thin, and our right hand pulls the string out from the head to create space for the hair to go over, down, and in between the hair and string, so the hair starts to wrap around the string. We continue taking vertical sections downwards from the string and wrapping the hair up and over the string, and then pull the hair down through the string, always being cautious to keep the hair clean, tight and neat. The secret to this movement is keeping both hands very close to the string at all times. If the string hadn't been tied too tight to the head at the beginning, it would have made the whole process very challenging, especially pulling the string out from the head to create space for the hair to go through. The hair is wrapped up and over the string.
I'm going to put both sides in.
We'll give them a tour.
I didn't want to send it down. I'm going to send the sauce down.
I mean, if it would have been a case of the free samples, I would have tried that.
Well, if it's that at the heat tour, you've only just run out of the big thing of it, so I got another one of them in, but they've sent that with it. So then charged us for 4. So I'm thinking I'm going to ask them about it, see if I can send back. Then these bits that don't need them.
And you know the other red stuff, that's all that the red stuff in the colour. What's that for?
Actually styling products, you need one styling products.
Wait, it's a pen, so does it come out in the picture window?
Right.
Because it's got a different budget.
Like the shoes there, we stand on it.
Yes.
I can send that back as well.
Because it's always the passport, the paper, I used to have that, to buy, but not always to put on the balance. Unless Cherry's really pay for it, people up.
So you can go for time, and that's one thing.
Yeah, so that's all it's
Right.
Say hi, Billy. And she moves.
So, do you think I should send that stuff back when you can?
Unless Cherry's willing to pay for it.
I don't think she will. They don't think it's me that wants it. Well,
I say we need to come out with the account because we've got no money left over and that's all come out ours.
Right.
even the red pin might actually come, but
Yeah. There's some colours discontinued, so I'll write them down for you.
Hair up and over the centre parting, body at the back, string on the forehead, not too tight, a classic shape, and the top of the forehead. You'll see, then we oblige. Prep, section horizontally, apply moves, brushing and smoothing with a classic wrap dry. We place hardware string on top of the forehead, pulling the string back with 2 hands till you believe you have enough to cut and tie. We then tie a classic knot as if we were tying our shoelaces, so the string sits just under the occipital bone and the top of the forehead. The secret to tying this knot is not to tie too tight, as this would make the setting challenging. Centre parting, body at the back, string on the forehead, not too tight, a classic shoelace knot. Starting at the front on the left-hand side, using the tail of our comb, we take a vertical section, then twisting the hair inwards and back with our left hand, pulling the string out from the head with our right hand, so there is a gap to pull the hair through at the top. We then work back, taking another vertical section, not too thick or thin, and our right hand pulls the string out from the head to create space for the hair to go over, down, and in between the hair and string, so the hair starts to wrap around the string. We continue taking vertical sections downwards from the string and wrapping the hair up and over the string, and then pull the hair down through the string, always being cautious to keep the hair clean, tight and neat. The secret to this movement is keeping both hands very close to the string at all times. If the string had been tied too tight to the head at the beginning, it would have made the whole process very challenging, especially pulling the string out from the head to create space for the hair to go through. The hair is wrapped up and over the string, then pulled down, which makes the hair wrap around the string tightly and firmly, always keeping our working area clean and neat. Please note that all the wrapping and pulling is all done with the hands very close to the string, which gives us control and stability. We continue with this method, being aware that as we get closer towards the nape of the head, the hair wrapped around the string will get thicker and thicker, due to the fact that each time we section, we are adding more hair to more hair. Take your time on your first attempts at the string dress. Concentrate on the quality of the wrapping. The speed will come, and then we will be fast and class. As we get closer towards the nape, we can also section vertically with our fingers for ease. And it's our fingers that are instrumental to squeezing that hair up and then down through the inside of the string each time. Once we reach the nape, we simply leave the mid-lengths and ends of the last section out, as we will wrap all this in once we have done the other side. Starting at the front, twist the hair inwards and back, make a gap, pull the hair through and continue. We do exactly the same on the other side, taking vertical sections down with our pintail, not too thick, not too thin, a normal size cutting section, pulling the string away from the head with one hand to create space for the other hand to pull the hair up, over and through the string, wrapping the hair in the process around the string. Always keeping our hands close to the string for control, easiness and fluidity, and we continue to take vertical sections next to the previous section, pulling the hair up and wrapping over and through the string, keeping the hair clean and neat at all times. Note, we are always holding onto the hair with one hand to keep the hair controlled and tight around the string as we work towards the back of the head, gathering more hair as we go, so the hair becomes thicker and fuller around the string. As we reach the centre nape of the head, we continue to keep wrapping the hair up, over and around the string, using both hands very close to the string at all times. Our left hand pulls the string up and over the string, and our right hand pulls the string through, and we continue this movement until we completely run out of hair. We then go back to our left-hand side, the first side we wrapped around the string, where we left the mid-lengths and ends loose from our last section, and we continue to do exactly the same, wrapping the hair up and over the string and in between the hair till the hair gets less and less, until eventually the hair is wrapped all the way around the string and we run out of hair completely to wrap, with the ends all tucked in clean and out of sight. Now we need to dry the hair under a dryer, roller ball or diffuse the hair, anything to dry the hair bone dry, so the set will set strong. Bit of loose stuff and hairspray, and then once the hair is bone dry, it's just as important to let the hair go cold, as this will really set the string dress firm. Starting at the right, twist the hair inwards and back, make a gap, pull the hair through, continue the method and tuck the hair around the centre back. Cut the string at the front of the head, not with your cutting scissors, as the string will take the sharp edges off your blades. Standing at the back of the head, pull the string that we've just cut out from the hair. This may take a little time, and a gentle hand is preferable to the comfort of our clients. Once the string is all out from the hair, start at the back and slowly start to pull the hair apart, taking our time and being patient, working through